Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Saturday. I know I keep saying this, but I just wanted to say, I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend, make some memories, and actually take a second to relax. I have a funny story from last night. One of my friends who I used to work with at TomTom, his name is, well, I'm not going to share his name, but one of my friends I used to work with at TomTom sent me an interesting post, and it was of him at Pandora's baby shower, watching our YouTube channel and just saying, hey, I wanted to let you know that Lisa and Pandora and everyone watch you and they love it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. And congratulations on the Kathy Hilton interview. That made my day. So I'm having a good Saturday. I'm on my own little wow moment. Okay, so with that, we're back to talk about Sonja Morgan, because now she has a new gig. We have all the details about that, and it's kind of interesting, but a little disturbing, but we're going to talk about it. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, it looks like after Heather Thompson came out in Dave Quinn's book, Not All Diamonds and Rosé, and she said, you know, I scraped Sonja off the floor. I was there for her. And then she left me out in the cold when it was raining outside and we were supposed to go to Atlantic City. So I'm going to reveal something that nobody knew. There was one moment where I saw her at a vestibule, which I don't even know what a vestibule is. I have to Google that, but at a vestibule, and she had men putting lit cigarettes in her hoo-ha. Well, it looks like Sonja Morgan did respond to those claims, and we talked about that, where she said, liar, liar, pants on fire, said that is absolutely not true, but she decided to capitalize off of this by starting her OnlyFans page. Yes, guys, you heard it. Sonja Morgan has an OnlyFans page. I don't know if you're excited about it or if you're not, but honestly, I find this to just be a little bit, I don't know if it's disturbing or interesting. Like, what could Sonja Morgan be doing on OnlyFans to begin with? Because OnlyFans usually is photos of guys or girls, whoever, and it's like these risque shots of them where you kind of get a tease and it leaves you wanting more. But do we want to see that of Sonja Morgan? Obviously, she's a beautiful woman, but at the end of the day, I don't know if this is necessarily appropriate to her, her brand, her daughter watching, or even the Morgan family name, the Morgan family letters. I don't know if this is appropriate at all, but she is doing the damn thing. And she shared on Instagram, she said, sick of the same old thing, and then put a link to her OnlyFans account where you guys can go. You can go follow her, you can pay, and you can see whatever risque photos she decides to share with you. I don't know. It makes me wonder, are the Real Housewives of New York, are they in trouble? Because I had David Yontif on here from Behind the Velvet Rope, which love his podcast. Actually, I had some of you guys who were like, you're not properly citing David Yontif's podcast. And that's why I reached out to him in the first place, because I saw a comment in my comment section under a video of Catherine Edwards that I covered talking about Erica Girardi, and I didn't properly cite David Yontif. So I reached out and I apologized. And I said, listen, I'm doing 8, 9, 10 videos a day sometimes. And if I miss something, I really apologize, because that is a very important detail to miss. He was nothing but sweet about it. And he said, no, I get it. And I said, will you please just come on my channel and we can show everybody that there's no problems here, because at the end of the day, we're working. We're all doing the same thing. There's enough room for everyone. And I don't want to get into a YouTube altercation fight with anyone. That's not what I'm here for. Let some of the other YouTubers do that, because that's not me. But David Yontif did say he has one big fear for the Real Housewives of New York. After they canceled the reunion, he said he feels like Bravo, the network, Evolution Media, NBC decided to cancel the reunion because they wanted to pretend like that season did not exist. After a lot of the tough conversations went down, he said, I honestly I don't know when we're going to get the Real Housewives back, because the more time they take off, are we going to be interested? He used Vanderpump Rules as an example, because season 9, they skipped a whole year of filming due to COVID, because most of the time they film out of these restaurants. But we see that after skipping a year of filming and after canning a big portion of the cast, they were not as interesting to some people. Let's just say that. Season 9 ratings plummeted, and it was very telling. So now he's wondering, will Real Housewives of New York be able to make a comeback? He also said that the Real Housewives of Orange County, since season 16 will be coming back, we believe it's December 1st. He thinks that that's going to be very telling as to what goes on with the Real Housewives of New York to begin with. Because mind you, even though it's one of Andy Cohen's favorite franchises, at the end of the day, there are other suit and ties that are much higher, much higher up of a level at NBC who really get to make the final decision. So if Real Housewives of Orange County, if the ratings are not great for season 16, then Real Housewives of New York might not actually be coming back, which would be, that would be sad for us. But I did want to talk about too, at Dave Quinn's release for his book, Ebony K. Williams, Leah McSweeney, Ramona Singer, LUANN de Lesseps, they showed up to support Dave Quinn. Now we're hearing as soon as Ebony K. Williams showed up, we didn't see photos of her with any of her Real Housewives of New York cast members, but we did see photos of Ramona, LUANN, and Leah together. When she showed up, they said that the other Real Housewives of New York cast members beelined it for the exit. They left. They did not engage with her. They didn't want to talk to her. And some were wondering, are you guys blaming Ebony K. Williams for the demise of the Real Housewives of New York franchise? Because I don't necessarily think that's fair. And she even said, in her own words, normally it's up to the veterans. It's not up to a freshman to carry the season. I think that she was very open with us and honest. And while the New York franchise had a lot of tough conversations and did have to film during COVID, I wouldn't blame any of this on Ebony K. Williams. Honestly, I would blame it on casting. I think trying to run with 5 women and not running with 6, 7, or 8, that was where they fell short. Because if you look at the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they have 8 women and they're doing the damn thing. Sure, it's based off the back of the Girardi scandal, but even without that, I think they would have come up with something that at least would have been a little bit more interesting, and it would have kept the ratings at a good place, at least. I'm not saying it would be as high as the Girardi scandal, but I think they would have been at a good place. But I don't want to just give you all of my thoughts here. I want to ask what you guys think. How do you feel about Sonja Morgan launching her OnlyFans account? Are you going to look into it? If you subscribe to it, will you let me know what's going on? I mean, even though I don't want to look at it and I don't want to subscribe, I at least want to know what's going on behind the scenes. Are you surprised? Guys, you have to comment below and give me all of your thoughts. And what do you think about this rumor or this story that the Real Housewives of New York actually beelined it for the exit the moment that Ebony K. Williams showed up to the book launch? Do you believe it? Or do you think that this is just another gossip story that absolutely has no merit? I know you guys will give me all of your unfiltered opinions, which I absolutely welcome. So go ahead and do that down below. And before you go, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell on your way out. Guys, I appreciate you. Again, thank you so much for another amazing week of hot, messy topics. This was an incredible week. We shared the Kathy Hilton interview. Jason just hit 5,000 subscribers. So congratulations to Jason. And you guys always show up and show out. I can't express how grateful I am. Thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful weekend. Make some memories. And most importantly, stay safe. I'll see you so very soon. I love you guys. Bye.